Hey there, cat lover. Welcome to Mystery Paws. Let me tell you something about your cat. Have you ever stood up from your favorite chair and seconds later, your cat silently slides into the spot you just left? They don't look at you. They don't ask for permission. They simply curl into the warmth as if you were never gone. At first, it seems funny, then a little strange. But what if I told you your cat is telling you something soft, wordless, and surprisingly deep? Your cat doesn't just love the seat, they love what you left behind. Your scent. Cats experience the world through smell. While we glance, they inhale. Where you see a cushion, they sense a memory. Your scent, layered in warmth, skin, shampoo, the faint trace of your mood, is a comfort they crave. It's their emotional tether to you, a signature only they can read. And when you're not there, they seek you in what remains. They aren't just keeping the seat warm, they're keeping you close. Even in your absence, your cat is choosing to be with you in the only way they know how. Sometimes your cat doesn't wait until you've left the room. You shift slightly, maybe stand to grab a drink, and before you can blink, they've claimed the throne. Right in front of your eyes, tail flicking, looking at you like you're the guest now. It's not a coincidence, it's a message. Look at me. Don't forget me. Your cat might not meow loudly or do backflips for your attention, but taking your seat, that's their quiet spotlight, their stage. Cats are subtle performers. They learn your patterns. They watch when you sit, how long you stay, when you laugh, when you're still. And when they slip into your space, they know you'll notice. Even if it's just a glance, even if it's just a smirk and a really under your breath. To them, that moment matters. It's a connection, a soft demand for affection without ever needing to ask. So next time they steal your spot while you're still mid-conversation with the sofa, maybe don't be annoyed. Maybe they just missed you, even if you were only gone for 12 seconds. But sometimes it's not about scent or attention. Sometimes it's simply the warmth you leave behind. The quiet, fading echo of your presence, still lingering in the fabric, still alive in the cushion. To your cat, it's a sunbeam with your name on it. Cats are warmth-seeking creatures, not just because they like to feel cozy, but because warmth means safety. In the wild, warmth is life, warmth is shelter, and in your home, you are the warmest thing they know. So when you stand up and they slip into your place, curling into that fading heat, it's more than comfort. It's memory, it's instinct, it's love wrapped in silence. Have you ever noticed how they stretch first, slow and precise, before settling in your spot? It's like they're savoring it, savoring you. In the human world, we bond through hugs, long talks, shared meals. In a cat's world, bonding looks different. It's subtle, quiet. Often it looks like sharing space. When your cat pushes into your seat, not just when you're gone, but even while you're still there. That's not selfishness, that's trust, that's family. In the wild, cats rest in clusters, side by side, breathing together, sharing body heat. It's how they say, you belong to me and I belong to you. At home, they don't need a pride, they have you. So when your cat squeezes next to you or replaces you on the couch, they're not kicking you out. They're pulling you in, to their rhythm, to their little world where words aren't needed, only presence. We sometimes call it stealing the seat, but maybe, just maybe, it's their quiet way of saying, I want to sit where love lives. Sometimes when you stand up, your cat doesn't sit right away. They pause, sniff, circle, investigate. To us, it's just a chair, but to them, it's a story, a warm, invisible trail of you. Cats are curious by nature, not just playful, but analytical. They're little detectives with velvet paws and silent questions. When they approach the spot you just left, they're trying to read the air. Did you laugh here? Were you sad? Did you bring food? Did you stay long or were you restless? They sense it all, without a word. To your cat, the seat holds more than your scent. It holds a puzzle, a moment, a map. And in that quiet investigation, there's one thing they always find. You were here, and that's reason enough to stay. There's something almost sacred about comfort. We don't always realize it, but we leave behind more than scent and warmth. We leave behind the shape of our rest, our breath, our stillness. Cats notice, they always do. Their senses are sharp, finely tuned to the quiet music of your life, the pace of your breathing, The way you exhale after a long day, the sighs, the quiet moments when you let go. And when you leave that spot, the one where you felt safe, grounded, human, they slip into it. Not just for the heat, not just for the closeness, but because that space carries your peace, and they want to feel it too. You and your cat may never speak the same language, but comfort is a dialect you both understand. Maybe that's why they follow you from room to room, not to be in your way, but to be where comfort lives. With you, let's be honest, sometimes it's not just love or warmth or curiosity. Sometimes it's power. Your cat isn't just resting in your seat, they're conquering it. With the grace of a lion and the boldness of a dictator wrapped in fur, they hop into your chair like it was always theirs, because in their mind it was. Cats are territorial, not in the loud, aggressive way, but in the quiet, confident kind. The kind that says, "This is mine now, you may admire me," from the floor. They mark their world with scent glands in their cheeks, with gentle kneading, with that little tail flick that feels a bit like a royal dismissal. And when they take your seat, they're not just finding a cozy spot, they're reinforcing a silent map of ownership. Their world, their rules. And you're part of the furniture now. Beloved, of course, but movable. In a cat's world, hierarchy is real, even if it's hidden behind yawns and toe beans. Out there in the wild, the top cat gets the best sleeping spot, the softest patch of grass, the highest branch. And at home, apparently that's your chair. When your cat pushes past you to take your seat, when they curl up, glance back with that slow, smug blink, they're not just being cute. They're reminding you, gently, who's running this house. You may pay the bills, you may open the food, you may even believe you're in charge. But your cat, they know the truth, and they're sitting in it. There's no need for a fight. They won't argue. They'll simply take the throne every time you stand up. And the funny thing is, you let them. We all do. Because deep down, we know they don't need to prove dominance. They just are. There's something beautiful about quiet imitation, the way a child copies a parent, the way we hum a song we heard from someone we love, the way your cat follows you, sits where you sat, and lives quietly in your rhythm. It's not an accident. It's not just comfort. It's mimicry. And in the feline world, it's a language of connection. When you settle into your chair every evening and your cat chooses that very spot once you leave, they're not just chasing heat or scent, they're reflecting you. They sit where you sat, rest where you rested, because to them, that place holds peace. It holds you. In their silent way, they're saying, "You are home, and where you are, I want to be." We think we're the observers, but often they are watching us, learning our ways, following our mood, mirroring our moments. So the next time your cat curls up in your chair after you've gone, ask yourself, what part of you are they holding on to? What part of your day are they trying to stay close to? We joke that cats steal our seats. But what if they're not stealing anything at all? What if they're simply holding space for love, for memory, for you? They sit where we sit, not to replace us, but to remember us. Because to them, the chair is not just warm, it's familiar. It's safe, it's ours. So the next time you return and find your cat in your spot, maybe don't move them just yet. Maybe sit beside them and just stay. If this touched something in you, leave a comment. Share your cat's little habits, their quirks, the way they show love. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow Mystery Paws for more stories that understand the heart of cats and the humans who love them.